What's up, YouTube podcast? Coming at you from the road today, from the car episode. Actually, out doing some deliveries today for delivering some coffee for a good buddy of mine down at Blue Cell Coffee. You guys go check that out in downtown Conway. Good coffee. It's the guy right there, Mr. Kyle Tabor, good buddy of mine. Happy to be helping him and the Blue Cell family out. It's Monday. Still kind of wet and gray and depressing outside. So getting some wind chill time in today. Dreary Monday, man. Hope everybody had a good weekend. There's some good sports on this weekend, dude. But yeah, we really didn't do a whole lot. We saw some friends. Saturday night for the UFC fights. Went to a work Christmas party from my wife's work. Friday night, had a good time. Drank some eggnog. Ate some good food. It was good. But yeah, there's some good sports on this weekend. Let's get into it. The UFC 282, man, my boy Bryce Mitchell could not get it done. I was calling for Bryce to end it, TKO, KO, or DQ in the second round, and that's what happened to him. I was half right. Bryce got tapped out second round. You know, to tell the truth, Bryce didn't look good the first round. He didn't look good coming out. I even thought in the weigh-in that his opponent was just looked better than him. Looked more relaxed, more cut, more fit. It was evident. They came out round one, and Thug Nasty just couldn't get a good look on him, man. Just kept getting tapped, popped in the face with jabs. Ended up submitting in the second round. Patty, the baddie, won. That was kind of controversial. It was a close fight. The fight went the distance. Nobody got knocked out or tapped, and Patty won by decision. To me, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, but to me, I thought his opponent had at least won the first two rounds. But post-fight interview, Patty was like, "No, I knew I won the first two rounds. Went slow and easy the third round." But he came out on top. An interesting thing, the main event for the card ended in a draw, which my wife was telling me that the betting odds, the money line, like plus 6,000 on a draw. Definitely should have took that bet. You never see it. Watching fights with a good friend over the weekend who catches all the fights, and he's like, "Dude, I've never seen a fight end in a draw, much less a main event fight." So that was pretty interesting as far as UFC 282. Hope Bryce Mitchell can bounce back. Razorbacks. As far as Razorback basketball, men's basketball, we went to Oklahoma. We won. Final score was 88-78. Some of our players showed out. Razorback basketball men's team will actually be in the Little Rock this weekend. Playing, we always play no name, I feel like, if we're playing Little Rock. I think it's Bradley. Bradley is the name of the school. And bonus points if you can tell me where that school is from. Keep rooting those guys on. I might even try to catch that game. You know, it's not often I can make it up to Fayetteville and catch a game, so I might hit up the old Simmons Bank Arena and check out the Razorback team this Saturday. That'd be cool. Football, still waiting on them. December 28th to play Kansas in the Liberty Bowl. Looking forward to that game. You know, I said before, if they get the Liberty Bowl bid in Memphis, then I'll definitely go, but I just don't know if I'm going to. It's in that weird window between New Year's and Christmas. I don't know. I don't want to do a lot of running around at that time. Just kind of stay close to home, spend time with family and friends. So I don't know if we will go to that or not. World Cup news. I don't know who won any of the games over the weekend. The number one headline I saw was there was a journalist, an announcer, covering the World Cup who collapsed in the press box Saturday or Friday, I believe. A young guy, didn't say a cause of death, collapsed in the press box. while covering the World Cup. And then I opened up newsfeed this morning, and another reporter reported dead of unknown causes reporting on the World Cup. So I thought that was an interesting headline. Don't have any scores from World Cup games over the weekend. Just that crazy. I'm interested to see if anything interesting comes out of that. Surely it's not malicious, you know what I mean? But it's hard to think, coincidence. But we'll see what comes out of that. Man, NFL, crazy weekend in the NFL. First thing I will say, Brady got smoked, dude. And I'm in a fantasy league type thing, a pick'em league with a group of friends. And I had Brady pick to win. And they got smoked by San Francisco. I didn't forget what the final score was. I think I got it wrote down here, maybe. 35-7. 35-7 final score. Brady absolutely obliterated by San Fran. Jets, dude. God, I thought my Jets were going to pull it off against the Bills. Bills are a great football team. Don't get me wrong. Everybody knows that. But I thought my Jets might have a chance. We've got Mike White behind center. Dude, Mike White, we lost the game, but give it to Mike White. This guy, he knows he's playing for a job, dude, for his career. I think he went the 2018 draft, and he hasn't made a lot of headlines since, and he knows he's got this opportunity, he's got this chance. You can tell he's going for it. He got smoked in the second quarter. Had to go out for ribs. I mean, you look up the highlights of that. This linebacker from the Bills absolutely blew him up. He ended up going out of the game like twice. And of course, he gets us down to the red zone, gets smoked, he's got to go out. They put Joe Flacco in, and I like Joe Flacco. I advocate sometimes that maybe he should be Jets' first string quarterback. They put Joe Flacco in, and he fumbles. First freaking play is in. Oh, man, just to be a Jets fan, But the dedication Mike White showed, I mean, let's trade Zach Wilson for some draft picks, dude. I think Mike White's our quarterback. Going out for the injuries, coming back, making a hell of an effort. It's a good game to watch. Good game to watch, even though they lost. Cowboys, they beat Houston late in the fourth yesterday. That was a fun game to watch. The late night game, or the primetime game, Dolphins. Dolphins lost to LA. I had the Dolphins picked to win, man. They couldn't get it done. Into the score 23-17. Tonight, it's going to be Arizona. Arizona versus New England. I hope Belichick goes down. I want to see it. I'm not just a huge Arizona fan, but I would definitely like to see them beat the Patriots. They're actually the underdog tonight, too, so anytime I can see Belichick lose to an upset, I'll take that. I hope the sound quality is good in here. Like I said, I'm on the road today. It's kind of rainy, kind of windy, so hopefully this doesn't come out horrible. I want to do a podcast today, and got a bunch of shit to do, so I'll do it from the car. Hope it works out. If not, we won't do it again, but you guys are stuck with us. Episode 3. But yeah, Arizona is the underdog at plus 115. Patriots, the favorite, minus 135. We'll see if Kyler Murray can get it done. There's a lot of good NBA games this weekend, too. Mavericks lost to the Bills Saturday, 144 to 115. Sorry, I know you guys can tell I'm reading these scores off. I just wrote down a few major hitters. I didn't get to watch a lot of basketball this week. Did some Christmas shopping yesterday. My boy Jason Tyree has made it home from Montana. He weathered the snow and Yellowstone Park and made the drive in about 26 hours. So spent some time with him over the weekend, watched the fights, did some Christmas shopping yesterday, went to that Christmas party Friday. Just didn't have a lot of time to watch NBA myself, so please excuse me reading these off. Pelicans beat the Suns yesterday, 129-124, close game. Lakers finally getting a win, dude. Past couple of Lakers games I watched, just could not get it done, but they got it done versus the Pistons, 124-117. Warriors beat the Celtics Saturday, 123-107. Yeah, a lot of sports on, dude. A lot of sports. Horse racing just kicked off, too. I don't know if anybody follows Oakland horse racing, but, man, that is something I love to do, dude. Love betting on the ponies in Hot Springs, Oakland Casino. Free little shout-out for those guys. Going on just in the world, man. I heard this morning that Bob Barker, come on down. Bob Barker, dude, turning 99 years old. Unbelievable, man. I can't lie. I always liked Drew Carey, but I wish Bob Barker still hosted Price is Right. Come on. Trebek stuck it out. I think Bob Barker should too. You know, they were paying him good, so. He looks good for 99, too. He looks good for 99. Who is not looking good over the weekend is poor guy, Bam Margera. You know, he's been in the news a couple of times, not for good shit, over the past couple of years. In and out of rehabs, mental health facilities. He is laid up in the hospital over the weekend with COVID and pneumonia. So, hope that guy gets better. Speaking of the whole Jackass crew, I know, is today the 12th? Is today December 12th? Yes, Monday, December 12th. Speaking of Jackass crew, free plug for Steve-O. Steve-O will be in Little Rock tonight. You know, he's doing this wild, like, crazy, explicit, adult stand-up show. I wish I could make it. I wish I'd have planned better so I could get by there to see him at the Robinson. I grew up watching those guys on MTV. And, you know, actually was going through a lot of shit myself in adolescence when, like, the rise and demise of Steve-O, that whole documentary came out talking about Steve-O finding sobriety. So, I just kind of grew up with those guys. I'd love to see a stand-up show. I hope he comes through again, or maybe I can catch him at some other venue. But, yeah, he'll be in Little Rock tonight at the Robinson Theater. We'll make a last-minute date night. Go check them out. I don't know. Steve-O, that's cool. I'd love to see his stand-up. And some other stand-up news that made headlines this weekend. Dave Chappelle was doing a show. I don't remember where they said it was at, but he brought up Elon Musk, and Elon got booed. You know, Elon's been in the news. He's letting these Twitter files out. He's doing all this shit with Twitter and firing these people. I don't know if I'm for or against it, really. I don't really have a dog in the fight, you know. It's interesting to watch, for sure. Interesting dynamic. But, yeah, there were some cheers, but definitely some volume, definitely some loud boos coming from the crowd as well. So, thought that was interesting. Thought it was interesting, too, just the dynamic of Chappelle and Elon hanging out. I'd like to be a fly on the wall seeing those two just shoot the shit, you know. Some sports cards, some sports trading card news over the weekend. There was a questionnaire that, I guess, like a pamphlet questionnaire that Mickey Mantle had filled out at Yankee Stadium and back in the 40s, maybe something. In the questionnaire, I'm not exactly sure on the context, but Mickey Mantle had given an answer, a written answer, and in some of the questions, one of his answers, he gave kind of a PG, maybe a PG-13, like sexually explicit answer to one of them. So not only did it have Mickey Mantle's signature and his writing as he answered the questionnaire, but also a sexually explicit answer to one of the questions. So maybe that gave us some more value. But it sold for like around $500,000, dude. Thought that was wild. Something I had just on a little sticky note here that I forgot to mention earlier, talking about sports. USC quarterback Caleb Williams was the Heisman winner. As far as I know, it wasn't even close. He was the only standout dude there. But yeah, man, hope all you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. I know Mondays can be a drag, dude, especially when it's a gray day, the sun's not coming out at all today in Arkansas. Temperatures dropped a little bit. But yeah, man, I just thought I'd do a little quick pod episode from the car, dude. I'll do a shout out if you're out and about this weekend. You know, Christmas coming up. You don't know what to get. It's hard to get people shit, man. You go in these department stores and they've got all this shit, but it's all just kind of, it seems disingenuous. If you know, it's cheap, it's nice to buy, it says Christmas or it's Christmas themed, but it just seems disingenuous when you go to give it to somebody, you know, because you know 500,000 people got the same damn thing from Walmart you did. So if you're looking for something unique, something special, head to the Rusty Bucket Gifts and Antique Store. Unique gifts, unique little whatnots. Rusty Bucket Antique Store. Find that special present for your loved one this holiday. That's going to be over off Highway 64. It shares a parking lot and a building with Urban Air. So shout out to those guys too. Swoop in, give them a look around, dude. Tell them you heard about them from this podcast, dude, and from me. That'd be super cool. They might give you a discount. I don't know. Tell them that you heard it from me and that you heard I would give you a discount if you brought it up, and we'll see. But yeah, dude, get a cool gift. We got cool stuff in there, man. Cool old stuff. Yeah, swing on by there. That's going to be right across from the Exxon and on the same side of the highway as the Crescent Cemetery on Highway 64, if you're familiar with Central Arkansas, going towards Valonia. Check them out, dude. Have a good Monday. Monday Night Football tonight. It'll be fun to watch. Have a good Monday, and I hope you had a good weekend. Have a good week going into your work week. No holidays can be stressful. I'm kind of just like rambling. I never know how to like wrap it up good. But yeah, man, thank you guys for listening. This has been episode 3. We'll kick it back in a couple more days. We'll see you guys later.